No one wants to think that the relationship might be in trouble, but when you start to understand the warning signs, you will be better able to prevent problems from becoming too complicated or heartbreaking. By looking for the follow 12 signs, you will begin to understand just where your relationship may be cracking and when to get the tools to hold it together.
When your partner begins to stop paying attention to you when you talk about your day or fails to ask about things that you have been doing, you might want to look at the health of your relationship. While partners can become distracted every now and then, partners that suddenly cut off communication and continue to do so are signs of trouble.
If your partner begins to give you reason after reason but they feel life is boring, but refuses to do anything about it, you might be having relationship troubles. A partner that is not willing to change the way that they feel or talk to you about why they are feeling bored might be hiding another reason.
Everyone gets into a routine at some point or another, but when you are not making any efforts to change that rut, you are heading into dangerous waters. Relationships need newness and change in order to remain exciting, and when the appeal of such newness diminishes, that is a sign.
When your partner is suddenly working longer hours without any explanation as to why, you might want to ask him or her what is going on in your partnership. Again, it could just be that they are distracted with their work, but some people like to hide in their profession, so it never hurts to ask.
Catching someone in a lie shows that your communication is breaking down in your relationship, which is also a sign that your relationship construct is faltering. You need to be able to feel as though you can talk to each other honestly. When this trust is something that you begin to question, it is a definite sign that something is not right.
A partner that begins to criticize you for every little thing that you do might be trying to signal that they are less than happy with your current relationship. Instead of talking about it in a constructive way, they are letting you know by throwing their frustration onto you. While this is not fair or even called for, it is a sign that you might have bigger problems.
If you used to talk all the time, and now suddenly you do not, this can be a sign of a relationship problem. Being a couple means that you continue to share with each other and grow along with each other. When one person cuts off this dialogue, you can create a distance both emotionally and physically. And in this distance can grow discontent.
Just as with the increase in work hours, partners that suddenly take up a lot of interests outside of the home may be signaling that they are not happy. Even if they are not seeking out other partners, suddenly wanting to be apart for longer and longer periods is not a sign of happiness.
When you find that your partner is exhibiting some of these signs and yet they insist that nothing is wrong, that can be a sign that they are not willing to confront the problems that you are having and might be trying to distance themselves. Sometimes, those people on the outside of our relationship can see things more clearly than we can within the context of the relationship. In these cases, when your friends start to tell you that something is wrong, take the time to listen to them. They could be right.
Needless to say, when your partner is showing signs or telling you about affairs, your relationship is lacking in some manner. Going to someone else for emotional support is the main cause of affairs and indicative of not feeling trusted or cared for by their partner, even if the partner is doing nothing wrong.
When your bed becomes just a place to sleep, when it used to be quite active, you can almost guarantee that there are other problems going on. Sex is something that conveys intimacy and trust between partners, so when it is suddenly missing, it is a sign of problems.